Okay, as I was saying, there are some very nice features on the knife. One of the feature is like, as you can see, the screw. It has like a ring around it, so it's not actually straight on the G10 or the TI, which makes the screw very tight. Um, this screw was really tight. I broke one of my drivers, uh, T10 drivers, to unscrew it because the pocket clip came a little bit loose. Um, I like it a little bit tighter, so I had to unscrew it and bend it a little. Right now it's perfect, and the screw was extremely tight, and that's without the Loctite. Um, the G10, it's very smooth to the touch, goes in your pocket really easily. The big bull pivot, as they call it, um, I think it's Loctite, so there's no worry on about getting loose or too tight. So it will be like this always, supposedly. Um, the lock, as you can see, they have a cut on the outside. um, I actually prefer the cut on the inside because it's easier on the pocket, but Strider says that they want they want the cut on the outside because it has a straighter blade to the tang, to the lock, so it's a straighter line if you have the cut on the inside, on the outside and the inside. And when you apply the force, the lock tends to bend out, so it's better that way because you are grabbing it. But seriously, I don't think that's a well, unless you go to the extreme. Otherwise, the log is as it's the inside cut and the outside cut is as good as any other logs. The the log that touched the tang is pretty thick. It gets thinner on the inside because of the CC version. Um, if you, I really recommend you guys, if you want to get a strider, get the regular, um, because I think regular strider has a better uh, build quality because simply the material, it has more material and it's cheaper, so it has a higher value. um, so try out those regular first, and then if you think it's too thick or too heavy, which is maybe probably a half ounce heavier, um, then you can change to the CC version or the dual gunner grip version. um, what else? One thing that I really don't like about the knife is that it came normally sharp. It's not dull, but it's not really sharp, so I'll probably have to sharpen it. Um, it drags when you cut papers, but at the same time, this is not a knife to cut papers, so maybe I'm too picky. This is a knife that should be doing some much harder works. And just check out that tip. It's all the way to the tip. You think you can probably break a wooden door uh, if you have enough time with this knife. I mean, this is the thickest uh, knife that I have with the thickness same throughout the entire blade. So this is a really hard use knife. What else? I think that's about it. All other things, it's same as other striders. I think the bigger striders, they have a better quality. I'm going to give you some quick size comparisons with this and G. See, it's much thicker, and see how that tip changes. On the normal SMF Tanto, you get a shape like this on the tip, except the RW1 version that has a thicker tip. The scales on the SMF, it's a little bit thicker, and on the on the G10 side, on the titanium side, I think it's about the same actually. If you check out the logs, look where the TI log and the tank meets, it's about the same. It's about the same. The only difference is the G10 probably, which is thicker. Okay, the pivot, it's the same. The screw, I think it's the same also. It has a bigger thumb opening hole. And to conclude, I really like this knife. I have been carrying it almost daily, and it doesn't wear me out unless I carry this one and another one. So if you just carry this one knife, then it's pretty easy on the pocket, and I really like it. So actually I really recommend this knife, but get the regular, which has a higher value, and you'll probably get less issues with it, although Strider do back up their warranties. Alright guys, so that's about it. Few last shots. It has a great grip, 4-inch blade, but they only have like a 3-inch cutting length, a little bit longer than 3-inch. Okay guys, that's about it. Just shoot me a PM or comment down below if you need to know anything else. Alright, thank you for watching. Bye.